Hello everybody, welcome to your practice today. I commend you on carving out some time for yourself. I know it's not always so easy, especially amongst really busy times. And just know as I'm creating this class today, I'm creating it with the intention of helping you find some relief in the midst of whatever it is you're in the midst of. So I hope that it is that for you. We're actually going to start on hands and knees in tabletop position. If you feel you need a longer child's pose or starting in child's pose, that's an option. So as you come into tabletop, go ahead and start just shifting your body around. Let this shape be what brings you into the present moment, into that embodied presence. Feel your hands and knees. And I want you just to sort of feel hands and knees as pressure points in a sort of circular action or rectangular. So shifting to the left palm, left knee, right knee. So it's sort of like you're just making a circle with your hips. But I want you to sense it from the perspective of more pressure in the left knee, right hand, left hand. And then going the opposite direction, just reversing the order. And finding a center point, go ahead and start taking some cat and cows. Beginning to meld your breath together with your movement, using the exhale for cat rounding. Using the inhale for cow. Go through 2 more rounds. You can start really sensing the breath on the back side of your throat. Maybe creating a longer exhalation breath, really good for invoking that parasympathetic tone that we all need so much all year long, but especially this time of year. All right, just continuing some fluid movement here. Stabilize your spine. Little hug in of your lower ribs so you're strong in your abdomen. Take your right arm forward and your left leg back. And so from here, just little tiny pulses up with the right arm. You could say right thumb, left bum, left heel. Going here for 10. Maybe a little double time pulses for 8. Tiny warming of the back body for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your right hand. Take your left foot behind you, kind of diagonally to the right. You're just going to shift back, little calf stretch. Press to your heel. Slide in the sand. It's a really cold sand. All right, come back to the center. Shake the snow off your toes. Little wiggle around. Let's get the opposite side spinal, little pulses. So left arm forward, right leg back. These don't need to be big. Try to isolate, fixate your head, most of your spine and pelvis. Warming the back side of the left shoulder, right glute. We'll go for about 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right toes go back, slide in the snow. Press to your heel. All right, then make your way into downward facing dog from here. So creating this nice, bold upside down V. Give yourself the freedom, have a little movement. Notice what feels good in your body today. And just consider you carve this time out, this important segment of time in your day. And so really tuning in, listening to what your body needs today is so, so incredibly important. Take your feet together, take your right toes high, spread your right toe spaces, bend this leg, reach over it open. Go as far as you can go until you are almost going to tip, but try not to tip. If you do, that's okay. And warrior 1. I'm just taking a moment to get really concrete and present in the feeling of your feet on the ground. Get some strength happening in your legs, and from there, expansive upward. Big reach high, and then cactus your elbows. Let this sort of flare your ribs. Let your chest expand. Look up. Take one big inhale breath. And 3-legged dog, reversing back. When you're ready, slowly lowering this leg back down to meet the ground. Other toes go high. Same thing, you'll bend, reach and open until you're almost gonna tip. And if you tip, you found your edge with it. All right, warrior one. So oftentimes, just taking a little bit of time to land in your body is everything. Just feeling your feet on the ground, feeling your muscles activate, feeling tightness without judgment, feeling breath. Eventually get these elbow wings. Let the elbow wings be a big pec major stretch, so feeling that musculature across the front body. Draw your elbows back, look up, take a big breath in. All right, three-legged dog. And now you'll just walk to the top of your mat. Once you get there, feet about hip width distance, halfway lift, fold, rise, extended mountain, then hands to heart center. On your breath in, reach in a diagonal with your left hand. So you're reaching to the right, left toes are gonna tap out. And then as you exhale, just switch that. A little full body, tension release. Do that a couple of times. So inhaling to the left or through the left hand. Exhaling through the right. One more time, I'm gonna add a little elbow bend this time. To the right. And then back to center position. Take your arms overhead. Take one more big inhale breath. Dive down, fold. Halfway lift. High plank position. Holding high plank, breathing here nice and full. You can stay on your feet or you can drop your right knee down. We're going side plank balance here. I'm going to shift my right hand so my arm's diagonal a bit. Again, right knee could be right to the ground. And just open up. Open up your chest. Open up your breath. Take your top arm, reach it forward, get that big side body stretch. Take one more inhale breath. Downward facing dog. If you'd like a chaturanga, you can. Meeting in down dog, eventually a big inhale breath. Eventually a big exhale breath. All right, coming into your strong high plank. Knee option is good if you'd like that. Side plank. So really taking this movements, all the movements from a strong apex to the body, strong core, to really support the periphery, the hands, the feet. Eventually take this top arm long, feel where it's needed here, send some breath there. Make your way through one more big inhale breath. And then eventually down dog, choosing to flow through chaturanga if you'd like. You could also just be on hands and knees here. Full inhale breath. Open your mouth and just floodgate, exhale, let it go. Good, lift your right toes back behind you, bend this leg, hug your right knee toward your chest, shoulders over wrist, come forward. Take one big inhale breath here, and it's crescent lunge set up. See all 10 toes pointing forward. Land there first. Eventually arms with an extension of your energy skyward. Take some big breaths. Here you are. Take some big breaths while you're taking this time for yourself. Train yourself to breathe through your nose. Occasional mouth breath is okay, but so much more beneficial to breathe through the nose when you can. Now from here, take a big inhale breath, and as you exhale, it's wide chair pose. You're gonna step forward, sink in. And we're just gonna reverse that. So you take a big inhale breath, crescent lunge, landing as lightly as you can. So switching on the exhale, big breath in, wide chair. Big breath in, crescent lunge. Again, inhale, wide chair. Inhale, Crescent lunge. We're gonna do one more round. See if you can go a little lower. Maybe you can. Take a big breath in, exaggerated, low chair. Big breath in, exaggerated, big low, crescent lunge. Now from here, left hand gets to go down, twist. Just enjoy. You want to put this back knee down, definitely an option. Feel the synchronization of your breath where it's inviting you to move and go here. Take 3 more of your breaths. When you reach your 3rd exhale breath, straddle fold is where you're going. So you're going to use that exhale, just unravel to dive around to the left. Pour your spine, pour your head down. Turn your fingers backward and walk your hands this way. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take 1 more round of breath like that. And then your pathway back to down dog. So if you want to add in a chaturanga, you can. If you want to add in a handstand, you can. A Savasana, maybe mini one, you can. Take a big breath in once you get there. Open your mouth. Let it go. All right, we got left toes waiting. Send them high. Knee to chest. So strong apex of the body, strong core, light limbs, shoulders over wrist. Patiently big inhale breath. Crescent lunge. Land. If your heart rate is rising a little bit, just enjoy that. Breathe through your mouth occasionally if you need to. Come back to the nose breath. And so we might think of progressing this. So as we step back and forth on this side, you might think of going a little lower each time if it's there. And I bet it is. All right, big breath in here together. And then from the core, from the apex, light landing, low chair. Big breath in, so strong core. So you can secretly, silently land back. Guess it's not secretly. Coming forward on the exhale breath. Staying for the end. Going back as light as you can. So 2 more. See if you can get a little lower. Exhale is where it happens. Light, light, light. Light, light, light. Even lower. We got this. Even lower, longer crescent lunge. Here we are. 1 big inhale breath. All right, now the twist. Right hand down. Enjoy this part. I like to close my eyes so I can heighten the inner sense to feel where my body needs attention, where I can imagine sending the breath. Two more. From there, it's a slow unravel to Skandasana, the back of the mat. Right away back to the front lunge. So we're just going to go back and forth. So this could be really low. This could be really high. I'm going to stay high here today. So just back and forth, using your own breath. Giving yourself allowance to change it. And so if you're low, I want you to come up to a higher lunge, about where I'm at. We're going to add in some reaches. So as you bend the left knee, the left arm reaches back. And then vice versa. Big full body actions, feeling the reach, feeling the connectivity between your shoulder, your neck, your inner thighs. Back and forth. We'll go one more time each side. And then from there, it's step to the top of the mat. Ragdoll. Take a breath in ragdoll. Wiggle your feet wide, yogi squat. Left arm is going to create a leverage inside the knee. Big reach. Opposite way. Downward facing dog from here. If you want to throw in a vinyasa, chaturanga, go for it. Full inhale breath. Open mouth, let it go, go, go breath. All right, knees to the ground. Setting up camel pose from here. So remember, important to use your feet as a point of activation as you press down into the ground, glutes online, use them. You can take fists right around your sacroiliac joints, your little low back dimples. You can put your fist right there. If you wanted to, take a hand. I'm going to tuck my toes under to give myself a little more space. Fingers to heels. You can do one side, working there. If you're feeling it, both hands go back. There's no rush. There's no really getting this right. Just feel your way through. Notice where the openness is happening most in your body. I feel an incredible release in my pec muscles. I'm going to send some extra breath there. Wherever you're feeling it, 2 more breaths. Control to come out. Use your strength to keep your body safe. Toes pose. Sit back on your heels. From here, take both arms up. Left hand grabs right elbow to hug it in for a bind. So hug your right elbow in. Left arm corkscrews around. Maybe hands connect. Maybe they don't. Either way, keep your head pressing back. A few deep breaths. When you're ready, you'll just release that and create the opposite side bind. Hi. Using the right hand to snug the arm in. So you have this lateral rotation in the top arm, medial rotation in the bottom arm, quite different actions in the shoulders. Just sense that. Try not to tug the hands too strongly. Big parasympathetic belly breath. Using the abdomen to resist the diaphragm just a little bit. Take 2 more. Releasing that as you're ready. Take a big stretch up, look up, allow a little bit of a backward bend, a sort of cow pose in the spine. And then come to your backside. Bridge your wheel pose from here. A little posterior tilt, so draw your tailbone forward. That'll keep your low spine nice and spacious. And come on up. And as you come up, notice where you meet that natural point of resistance. Just stay there. Use the breath from there. You might think of using a really full breath to, if there's any other little pockets of opening, let the breath find it rather than using force through the legs. 3 more of your breaths in your bridge or your wheel pose here. Last inhale, maybe you make it a teensy bit longer and then let your body go into the ground. Good, let a big breath come in. Feel every bit of it. Let it go. Hug your knees into you, into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Take some circles with your knees one direction and the opposite direction. Happy baby pose. Just a little rocking, a little more pressure in the right knee and then the left knee. You might vacillate between straightening a leg, side to side. I want to commend you again for carving out this time for yourself and being committed to your practice. It's not the easiest thing. When you're ready, draw your knees together and let your knees together fall to the right. For your perfect twist on your back. Situate your arms, your shoulder blades. Shut your eyes down so you can feel more what's happening inside. Just receive this gift that you've offered yourself today, knowing that this gift spreads so far beyond you. When you're ready, go the other way. And you find your own way to your final rest as you're ready here. Any little wiggling, moving that you need at all, do it. Definitely use a breath to announce your arrival to this pose, so important. Let go, let your palms go, let your jaw go, let your tongue relax, your feet relax. With your mouth closed, if it's appropriate for you, just steady breaths in and out through your nose, calming the autonomic nervous system. Just setting a little intention, a simple intention right here to carry forward to the rest of your day, whatever it is you choose from your practice. If you'd like to stay longer and bask in that, do so, press pause. Otherwise, start to move around a little bit. Bring yourself up into a seated posture. Take your hands together, bring them to your heart center. Take a big breath in, acknowledging yourself. Take a big breath out, giving it away. The light within me sees and honors and loves the light within you and within all of you. Awesome, Dave, thank you. And within Buster. Buster has made amazing progress. We don't have to tie him up anymore, even when we're places like this. He stays right here with us. Yay, mostly. Buster. Mostly. We did have to chase him once. We did have to, but it's huge, huge progress. So thank you guys so much for joining us today, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Say hello to us in the discussion. We love hearing from you. Bye.
Bye.